Here's the Marine Corps. Today's the 7th of September. They're flying too close. They're harassing citizens. They're way too low. Right over the treetops. You have to understand something. These people are paid by the Russians and the Iranians. Their general is General James Amos. I call him James Anus. James Anus Amos. Now the reason they come over here is they're paid by him. He tells them what to do, they'll court-martial him. Or he will court-martial them, excuse me. Okay, this helicopter's doing a flyover. Their typical tactic is a hit and run. What they do is they circle the neighborhood, circle the homes, and they come by and they think you're, asleep at 9:30 in the morning or whatever. They're fucking retarded. I don't know where they get their intel. This is probably why the Marines were killed. This is probably why the Marines were killed back in 1982, because they just keep getting continually flawed intel. This helicopter is doing a circle over. It'll be back in a few minutes. There we go. There's the circle that I'm telling you about. They're just doing asinine, low altitude, aerial maneuvers, jerking off the taxpayer for billions and billions of dollars. In the last few days, we've announced that we're going to Syria. I've written letters on Syria that we're not going to be putting on the boots on the ground. If there's no boots on the ground, what's the purpose of having these huge budgets for Marines when drones will replace them and other types of warfare will replace them, rather than putting idiot, imbecile, young, stupid men in harm's way, these religious fanatics? We'll let them live to fight another day. That's their whole purpose of life, is harassing American citizens. They've clearly lost their function. Keep coming back, you assholes. You're all going to be out of a job. Sequester. The sequester needs to target the United States Marine Corps, because they're the most worthless of all the agencies. You run, you fuck, you can't hide. It's September 10th at 9:30 in the morning. Marine Corps. United States Marine Corps sending helicopters into our neighborhood to harass our neighbors. This is all illegal activity. Thanks for coming over to my house, you assholes. Coming into the neighborhood to harass the citizens. This is a Super AH-1, Attack Helicopter 1. Making circles around our home. See that? This is just more military and police harassment. Yeah, I understand, these people are fucking criminals. They're fucking dicks. This helicopters keep circling around the house. coming back again and again and again. Fuck you. Keep coming back, asshole. I appreciate you going on film to do this. Keep coming into our neighborhoods and jerking off. You're not up to no fucking good now, are you? Sending helicopters into our neighborhood 17 miles away, terrorizing the citizens of Joshua Tree, 29 Palms, and of Yucca Valley, and of other communities. This helicopter right now, it's about 600, 700 feet in elevation. And it should be at 5,000 feet. So it's clearly coming in here and terrorizing our neighborhoods, and being the fact that it's September 10th, 2013 means that they're still up to their crimes. Circling the neighborhood. See this? Fuck you. You suck beyond belief. Take a seat, get the popcorn. Yeah, they'll be over here for 20 minutes today. This is 100% pure criminal activity. This base has nearly 1 million acres for these Marines to practice their runs on, and what do? They come over here to Joshua Tree and they terrorize the residents in our neighborhoods. Basically what this tells you is if the Marines have nearly 1 million acres and they come over here and they terrorize the residents of Joshua Tree for their maneuvers, then basically what they're telling you is that they don't need the 1 million acres. That's what this tells you, because this is a waste of taxpayer dollars. What's the point of using a military base with 1 million acres when you can come out here and you can terrorize the residents of Southern California and basically spy on them and pass all their secrets on to the Soviets, the Iranians, the North Koreans, and the Chinese? Get my drift? These fucking dicks are nothing but a bunch of goddamn embezzlers. They make guys like Russian President Vladimir Putin look like a big fucking hero. Here he is, coming back again for the kill, circling the neighborhood. In case you didn't know, what this is a form of terrorism. This is domestic terrorism. It's taxpayer-funded terrorism. He'll be back in a few minutes to continue terrorizing our family. Same bullshit, different day, day in and day out. The good news is that being the fact that September 10, 2013, these dickheads are only a fucking few days away before I go ahead and send all these files in to the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee Chairwoman Dianne Feinstein, U.S. Senator of California. Once they make it to her, it's over with for these chumps. It's all court-martials from there. Attacking our neighborhood. This neighborhood is under siege. It's under attack. 24 hours a day from the United States Marine Corps, the criminals, the pedophiles, the murderers, the poisoners. They attack and kill Democrats for saving their country. These are the fucking dicks that are mentally ill. They need help. Only the U.S. Senate could come to our aid because our Attorney General's behind these crimes. The Attorney General's been bought off. We're under attack. I'm standing here in my garden while we go under attack. I wouldn't expect nothing else from pedophiles in the Marine Corps. Mass murderers, poisoners, spies, espionage, con artists on the public dole, misappropriating and embezzling public funds, involved with massive scandals and cover-ups. What kind of operation are you running, President Obama? I'm really saddened by this. Feet off the ground, coming into the neighborhoods of Joshua Tree, terrorizing the citizens, doing hit and run, aerial stunts, aerial attacks, and then heading back to 29 Palms is where this is going. As you can see, I'm pointing the camera now eastbound. That mountain range out there, right before that mountain range, barely you can see it faintly, before these foothills in front of me, is a valley, and in that valley lies the 29 Palms Marine Corps base. Very sad. Here they are coming back again. This is the third or fourth attack now this morning. They're just interested in terrorizing the citizens of 29 Palms, Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley, and the Morongo Basin. You cannot stop them because they're madmen, they're alcoholics, they're on crystal methamphetamine, they're pedophiles, they're involved with embezzling money from the United States government. Got your number, asshole. See how close they are? It's flying around 700 or 800 feet. You can hear how loud it is. You can hear these things from 15 miles away. That's an AH-1, and it's loaded with military hardware, equipment, guns, and so forth. They have no business being here. I want this base closed down. That's the deal. Close this military base down. Heading now back towards 29 Palms. Harassment. They'll keep coming here. They'll be doing this all day long. They're supposed to be flying on their military base. They have 1 million acres to do that, and instead they come here and they terrorize the residents of Joshua Tree. Why do you think they do that? So many questions, so few answers. Okay, here they are coming back. This is like the 5th or 6th attack now this morning. You can see how low they're flying. It's called deliberate harassment. flying lower and lower and lower. They're now around 500 feet. You can obviously see that these people think they're going to actually get away with anything that they do. Come on back again. The more I can record you, you fucking assholes, the better. All this activity is illegal. But these fucking drunks, these meth heads, these methamphetamine users, they don't care. Very low today. Come on back. I appreciate you implicating yourself. As you can see, they're just coming by every couple minutes, and what they're too stupid to realize is on this camera it has a timer. So when I shut the videos off and turn them back on, there's a clock on them. I don't think these guys are that smart. Here they are circling again. At least we got their routine down. You know what I'm saying? That they are targeting me for harassment. Here it is making full circle. I never stop the camera. And they're coming back again. And again. And again. And again. Just randomly terrorizing the citizens of Joshua Tree. Just because they can. Got another helicopter coming up. I hear multiple helicopters now coming from the south. There we go. There he is. This one appears to be flying where he's supposed to be. Over Bartlett Mountain. But that's even questionable. He's flying too low. He's around probably 1,500, 1,200 feet. This is a second AH-1. This one just showed up. He's flying over Bartlett Mountain. He's probably around 1,200 feet, maybe 1,000 feet. The second guy, the troublemaker, that's him right there. Here's the troublemaker. This is the guy that flies over 500 feet, 100 feet over home. He has no intention of flying with the other helicopter over the base. He's going to continue terrorizing the residents here of Joshua Tree. Just circling our homes here in the neighborhood for the fuck of it. Do you think the sheriff is going to care? The sheriff of San Bernardino County? If you call the sheriff on any kind of illegal activity, the sheriff will come out and have you arrested for reporting the crime. Then they'll charge you $150,000 bail for resisting arrest when you didn't resist arrest. But they had to make a plea deal so they can get you into jail and then take your DNA while they poison you. All this because of our Attorney General, Eric Holder. Here we go, high rate of speed. This is the 7th, 8th helicopter attack this morning, September 10th, 2013. Oh, Mr. Lombardo, they're just training missions. Yeah, do you do your training missions at 100 feet off the ground, thousands of times a month? Is that legal? You're going to claim that legal? No. What you're doing is you're convicted felons and you don't know it yet. You're going to suffer from a military court-martial. Enjoy prison. Here they come again. This is like now we're heading in the 8th or 9th attack around our home. Again, the military has no business to be conducting any kind of training flights, recon flights, anything. They're going down, and that's why I'm recording these recordings, making them, because the military, the 29 Palms Marine Corps base, is involved with theft of assets, misappropriation of funds, embezzlement of funds, murder, espionage, violation of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, every single known crime there is. They're involved with domestic and international terrorism, our alcoholic, crystal methamphetamine nose-shoving U.S. Marines. So keep up your crimes. I appreciate you letting me record you. No one's as crazy, of course, unless you're a crazy Marine. All these Marines were sent to us by General James Amos. He's an anus because he's an asshole. And Eric Holder, our Attorney General, soon to go down for the count. And it's the 20th of September. This helicopter just flew over the house around 100 feet off the ground. As you can see, they have no business being here in Joshua Tree. They're just harassing the citizens. This helicopter is flying at low altitude, around 400 or 500 feet. And again, it just flew over the house in a malicious manner, which I was not able to record, but I'm outside now watching it mill around, loiter. Terrorizing the residents of Joshua Tree in Yucca Valley. There's this Super Black Hawk helicopter from the Marine Corps base. They have over 1 million acres to go out and party with and do their routines with, and they have to come out here and terrorize the citizens over Joshua Tree. Yucca Valley, 29 Palms in the Morongo Basin. Why? Because they're domestic terrorists under the influence of alcoholism and cocaine and other drugs such as methamphetamine. That's a known fact. Here it comes again. These are called hit and runs. This is a direct beeline right from my home. Look at this coming directly at my home. You can't even hear this thing. How do you allow this as the U.S. government, as employees of the U.S. government, to allow this behavior to continue? This is called a hit and a run. Directly over our home once again. Heading back to the 29 Palms Marine Corps base. Cowards.